Top Dog Entertainment's leading lady SZA is back with her long-awaited, highly anticipated sophomore album, SOS. 5 years removed from the triple platinum Control album, expectations for the follow-up are understandably steep. Admittedly, the pressure to produce another classic was there, with the Broken Clock singer saying,
a lot of bickering back and forth to figure out what could be on it, what can't be on it, blah, blah, blah. It's just been really stressful. I just want this to be over.
Recording over 100 songs for this album, it would take a while for SZA to narrow the track list down to the final 23. SZA took a different approach in dropping music leading up to the release. She would sporadically release songs over a 2+ year time frame, each with accompanying music videos that would tease the next single at the end. For her 33rd birthday, she would release a video for PSA, which would have a message written in Morse code at the end, translating into what would end up being the album title SOS. Official promotion began on December 3rd when SZA was a guest on Saturday Night Live, performing her newest single, Shirt, as well as, at the time unheard, Blind. Just a few days prior, she would drop the album cover on her Instagram. The graphic shows SZA repping for her hometown with a personalized St. Louis Blues hockey jersey, sitting alone atop a diving board in what looks like the middle of the ocean. At first glance, it reminded people of the Drake cover for Views, but it's actually in reference to a Princess Diana picture from 1997 that was taken during a yacht trip in Portofino, Italy. SZA explained the cover by saying, "I just loved how isolated she felt. And that was what I wanted to convey the most." Dropping Friday, December 9th, the track list, though lengthy, most of the work is handled by SZA herself, with only a handful of features like Don Toliver, Travis Scott, and the late ODB, for example. So now that the album has finally released, what are people saying about it? The overwhelming majority seem to say she may have another one on her hands. Julianne Shepard of Pitchfork named the album Best New Music, saying it solidifies her position as a generational talent, an artist who translates her innermost feelings into indelible moments. AP News shares a similar sentiment, saying, "The result of the 5-year-long wait is a long, ambitious album with hardly a single miss. SZA proves in SOS she is still a voice of this generation." Now, how do people think it stacks up to her previous work? Rolling Stone says, "SOS is even more enjoyable than her 2017 debut Control. The songs are looser and more confident, and the worthy themes, retribution, nostalgia, ego, amount to the most intimate and juicy self-revelations since the Real World Confessional booth." SOS was trending all day on Friday for all the right reasons, with fans expressing their pleasure of the release of the album. Nora the Virgo saying, "SZA knew I was tired of men, so she's dropping an album. She's so considerate." Positive reviews are pouring in, with users like Gabby Next Door saying, "There isn't a single skip on this damn album and the transitions are insane." Or Aaliyah Interlude simply stating, "Thank you, SZA, truly." There was even a cosign on TikTok from a very unlikely source.
Hey, man.
Yep, even the fellas in jail are rocking with the new project. You'd be hard-pressed to find anything negative said about the album, so it looks like the wait was well worth it. Rumors are swirling that this may be her last album, and for our sake, let's hope that's not the case. And although not yet announced, a tour is likely to happen next year. Will you be attending? What do you think of the new album? Please let us know your top 3 favorite songs in the comments, and subscribe to Culturalist Theory for rankings and creative countdowns on your favorite hip-hop and R&B artists from the 90s to now.